Very nice. Looks like cameras from all over the world. We should get some recognition.
Lance, what did you say to your dogs on the way in here?
Oh, I just told them how proud I was of them and what they had accomplished, and you know, that I love them dearly, and you know, just exactly that, how proud I was of them. All the things that I think they understand and that I really like to tell them. They deserve it, you know? These are the ones that do most of the work.
Lance, before the race, you expressed a little concern over trail conditions and going into it. Of course, you have Newton Marshall on the trail with your second team. How did it progress as you went through the race?
It was actually better than some of the reports. We apparently got a little snow in places that needed it. Some colder weather, again, when we needed it. So, in my opinion, this trail-wise was probably the easiest one yet. The gorge was smooth. Rainy Pass was pleasant. The burn was better than we had heard. You know, so, I mean, my God, we made it here in 8 days. It couldn't have been too bad. You know? I mean, it had a lot to do with not stopping much. But you got to do whatever it takes to get the job done. And I think we've done that.
What's the story with the antlers in your sled?
You like that? I'm a bone collector. No. This might sound absurd, but coming across the burn, I'm always looking around. You know, I know what the trail looks like, and I know what a butt of a dog looks like, so I'm looking at the scenery. And I found a moose horn over on the side of the trail, so I stopped and grabbed it and took it into Nikolai and sent it home in my return bag. That's the second time I found moose horn. I found one in 07 Yukon Quest. So as I'm coming down today, down the backside of Cape Nome, something catches my drag pad on my sled and brings me to a complete stop. So as I gathered my stuff up off the ground, I turn around and wait. It's a caribou horn sticking out of the snow, and well, that's a nice trail bonus. So I took a trail marker and dug it out. Spent about 5 minutes and packed it in. I'm going to have it mounted, and that's going to be another piece of memorabilia from the 2010 Iditarod.
So how many miles did you have that hood ornament?
Oh, just about, what is it to Cape Nome, 10 miles? Yeah, not too bad. I would have packed it 100 miles if I found it 100 miles ago. I love stuff like that, and I won't pass it by.
How about, what was the treat that you gave the dogs when you pulled in here?
Oh, that was just a fresh piece of salmon, but they got some beaver meat just about an hour ago. They've had, I'm giving them the caviar of dog foods for them, you know. Maybe later on they'll get human food, a big juicy steak or something, I don't know.
And Lance, did you say it's Maple and April?
Rev.
Rev
and Maple.
Rev, okay.
R-E-V. Yep.
Maple's 3 and Rev is
4.
4.
5. 3 and 5.
And who's, just remind us who's who?
This is Rev, the male. And this is Maple, 3-year-old female.
Who's Maple?
Sexy, huh?
What a girl.
She's sexy.
Hey Lance, you had some trouble early on in the trail. You know, struggling a little bit. How do you think
I think attitude makes the difference. There's a lot of people that get discouraged and frustrated when things don't go smooth. My life's been that way since the day I was born. So it's easy for me to overcome obstacles and adversity and not get too bent out of shape about the things that knock you down. You know, I never let them see that, ever. Even when I am having a bad day, I put on a smile and I you know, I become an actor as well as a dog racer.
And how do you think you got your dogs to trust you so much? Put your mic loud so we can hear it!
I spend every day with these animals and building that relationship and trust. I put them through obstacles to gain that trust. And sometimes you have to, you know, put them through the test, so to speak, to be able to gain that trust. These dogs would go to the end of the earth for me, no doubt about it. And I would do the same, but they know that, and that's why we get where we're going the way we do. You know, I've said for years I don't have the fastest team in this sport. I know that. The fastest team rarely wins this race. In fact, it hardly ever wins this race. But the best team always wins. That's how I see it.
Are you going to go for 5 next year?
Pretty hard not to. I'm working on a fleet of trucks.
What do you do with all those trucks?
I drive them ram tough, man. I'm hell on wheels, and I need a Dodge to keep me on the road.
So Lance, does this mean your plans for the lower 48 circuit are on hold?
Oh no, I'm still gonna go. I can race the lower 48 and the Iditarod as well. I might not be able to do the race in Norway, but you know, things change.
In the same year?
I'm at the moment pretty content with what I've got going today. I'm thinking about tomorrow, but I have a boy who just turned 18 that really wants his belt buckle.
Is that Kane?
That's Kane, and I think it would just make my day equally as proud to see him finish this race as it would be to win a 5th race. Not that I can win a 5th race, but you know, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just cherishing the moment we got today, not really thinking about tomorrow. Looking forward to going to Jamaica here in a couple weeks and soaking up some sun and drinking rum punch out of coconut shells.
What are you going to have for dinner tonight now that you're not on behind a sled anymore?
I'm hoping I get some king crab. I think I'm in the right place. I'm really. Oh man, I'll tell you what, we've had some great food along the way, but I'm also kind of tired of seal meal bags and Snickers bars. Could you hand me that? So yeah, king crab. Although I wouldn't mind a nice stiff Crown Royal and a cheeseburger right now.